Say hello to my little friend.
That's
Oh,
right.
so baby, I wish you could see Maui right
Yeah.
now. But happy December, everyone.
Yes,
We're back
happy
again.
December.
Happy
Hi.
holidays.
So we were having fun with our gloves. I was cracking up at our intro last time.
Okay.
So we're going to be watching more of The Iron Fist today. We are on episode 6. This one is called Immortal Emerges from Cave.
Oh,
That's kind of a weird title. Immortal emerges from cave.
boy.
It's like a plot, like when you're reading
That's gonna
when you're
come
reading a
out.
script. What's gonna
That's
happen?
right.
And now he's like, "I'm sleeping. Stop
Yes.
it." It's not nice to
Not
point.
moving.
So you
That's
have
right.
to learn how to do a Disney point. Have you guys heard of a Disney point?
No.
No.
Walt Disney made that himself. Made that up himself. That is a gentle way of pointing at someone that's not rude. Not as rude as just pointing at someone.
Okay.
Like that?
Like that.
With
Like that.
I can't see.
I don't know. It's like this instead of like this.
Oh, your
okay.
fingers are out on the
Okay.
gauntlet. Like
Just because
that.
it's heavy, that's all. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, so it's
So
like
we
this.
have
Oh
like
my
1
gosh.
point, and then we have a 2 point. And I noticed that on Clone Wars too, off topic, that sometimes the characters do it, not all the time, because
Yeah.
Anakin does like have a more like normal direct
My
point,
God.
but Obi-Wan does the Disney point for the most part, and Ahsoka goes back and forth, and so does Anakin. I'm more aware of that now. And Heather, you told me about that, so I know it's common because she said it's common for a lot of people, but I'm like, I didn't know that. And looking it up, a lot of other people didn't. But I get it. It's like a big thing for Disney fans to know, and I think that's a really cool gesture.
That is
Yeah,
very
it is.
nice.
It's about
I like
communication
that.
again, because we just assume, and pointing in general is rude anyways.
Weird, yes.
But in other cultures, it's probably even worse. Who knows? So it's good to be mindful of other people, you know? So
for
anyways, I do like this show, and I really did enjoy last week's episode. It's still a lot slower than the other shows we've been watching with Marvel, but I do like Colleen a lot. I like Danny. Ward we're still learning stuff about, because a lot of
Yes.
you in the comments have been saying like how good he is, and I feel bad saying that because like we're still new to the show, and kind of like Game of Thrones,
yeah.
no spoilers with characters, but some spoilers with characters, like certain ones that we'd seen in Game of Thrones that were bad, then eventually good later. A lot of people would get defensive and be like, well, don't judge so-and-so because later on they're good. And I'm like, well, we
See,
don't know
yeah.
They're
that
at the
going in.
moment.
Right,
So
and now
you're
they're
spoiling
telling you
that one.
something that we don't know.
Reacting
Yeah,
to what
'cause
we're
I
seeing
see-
right then.
I see Ward struggling, and I do like his character so far, but we don't know much about him, and I've been only seeing like these other sides, like these bad sides where he doesn't like Danny, but now we're farther along in it. So this was a few episodes ago. Again, we're only on episode 6, where we didn't know his intentions. He's a puppet for his father. He's trying to please his father. He's afraid of him. He did warn Danny recently about
He did.
watch out for him. So that point, I was like, okay, well, it seems like he really, not that he
good
cares
that
for
he's
Danny.
And
he
he's
always
very
was like a
he's
bully
been
to
very
him.
cold to Danny right off the bat. I mean, here is this childhood friend who's, they're like a distant family.
That's right.
Yeah.
And to just treat him so coldly and so harshly, I get it's a money thing and a controlling issue of the company, but
Yeah.
he was pretty brutal
Yes.
to him at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Even when they were young, he was sort of,
Yeah, he was
really-
he was
really
bully.
jealous.
bully, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again,
So-
I'm not saying he's a bad person, but we just don't have enough information. Last
No,
episode,
of
I
no,
course,
started
but
seeing
that's
more.
where we're getting it
Yes.
from is,
That's
how
what
he
we see in the
reacted
past,
the
yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, and with Ward and Joy now, like I like Joy again, because
I
in the
did-
beginning,
yeah,
like
Me
I was
too,
like, oh,
yeah.
I didn't know what her intentions were, so we were just learning. So now I like
Yeah.
Joy more, and she is a good business person, and she is compassionate, and it's hard for her to find not even a middle ground with this
Yes.
new thing with the plants or whatever, and people getting poisoned or have cancer or something. Like, she feels terrible about that, and Ward respects her. Not saying that he doesn't care about these people, but he's like, you are a really good businesswoman, and you know like where to draw the line, even if it's not right. He didn't
But-
say that, but so I do like Ward so far. But people saying like, oh well, he is good, give him a chance, kind of thing. Then I'm like, well, now I'm already getting molded to think a certain way about him. From
Well,
last
and also-
episode, I think he is going to be a good guy,
Yes.
and I see he's conflicted, and I felt really bad for him last time because he was doing drugs and he was helpless, and Joy was so concerned about
Well,
him.
and he's doing drugs because his father's talking to him like that because
Yeah.
his father knows that because his father
That's
talked
right.
to him like that. So
Mhm.
it is going down the line, and it's not being
Yes.
broken yet. I mean,
Oh,
he's
and
treating
wait.
his sister a little bit more with respect, and
Jimmy,
he
and wait,
knows this big secret about his dad that she doesn't.
Mhm.
that's what I'm going to say. Wait till
And
she
that's
finds out
very
about
hard.
that, about father being alive.
Yeah.
Mhm. So that's going to be shocking when she does find out. I feel like
Right,
she
it's
has
gonna
to
be,
at some
yeah.
point.
Yeah, it's almost inevitable.
And for, of course, Ward to know, and he was told not to say anything to her, and then their father was told not to say anything by the hand, and now we know, of course, we knew she was part of it anyways,
yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
actually seeing her there, and again, we saw what cool moves she could do. She's part of the hand, so she knows a lot of skills, and she was questioning the fist. She's like, oh, you sure it wasn't a fist last time?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. So it's kind of like one of those
That's
things,
right.
like, we're
So
like,
she knows.
like that.
well, we were fighting, and I wasn't really thinking fist techniques. I mean, maybe punching and stuff like that. But I don't know. I wasn't really looking for a fist, but I guess so. And then he freaking died a brutal death. So not cool.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, because she's probably saying we always defeat everyone, and she's probably saying, who
Yeah.
is this person that we don't know about?
Yeah. So I think she's
Yeah.
upset about that because we know that Danny is meant to, I guess, stop the hand.
Conquer
like
the
he
hand,
is
yeah.
meant to
Yeah.
stop it or conquer it. So she probably knows the prophecy, and she's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
We will find out.
Sure.
So
Yeah, we
again, guys,
sure
thank you
will.
so much for your comments. I really love reading them, and I know you guys do sometimes too, and I say not to because on YouTube we do get spoilers now and again, and our patrons are really good where they normally don't spoil anything, but just be careful. If you guys love a character, we love learning from you guys, but we live in the now, so don't foreshadow by saying someone's, give them a chance, they are good or something like that, because it kind of spoils what's going to happen with that character later. But anyways, we do like the show so far. I think, I keep saying that, but I know Defenders is next after this, so I'm excited to see that as well. So shall we,
right.
ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
Immortal
Let's do it.
emerges from cave.
Ooh.
Doesn't it sound kind of funny? I don't know why.
That's like
Is it Harold getting out of his apartment?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
That's right.
maybe.
It could be.
Immortal emerges from cave right from
Out
the
of his
script.
cave.
This is what's going to happen. You have to leave
Is he
now.
immortal?
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
106.
Preparing,
Oh,
waiting.
Ooh.
That was actually close where it's like, is that human skin?
I didn't know. Yeah, I was wondering about them.
I know, it's like you hear a lot of bad things going on. It's like grab a
gosh.
weapon that you have there.
maybe two.
We knew how to fillet stuff. We can fillet you.
They are aware of you.
You're dead. Sword to the
They're
head.
you, so they're ahead of the game.
Above you.
Время пришло.
Looking
Ooh.
for what you revealed to them.
Ouch. That's a huge needle. Nice presentation, too. What?
What the heck?
Oh my
Oh
god!
my God.
Look on me.
This is sick.
I was gonna actually
My
compliment your
God,
voice.
Sick. Oh God, that's sick.
Oh!
What, you
Oh,
couldn't
so
karaoke
sick.
still?
Okay, and she's bringing that
Oh,
up.
she's
doesn't
handing
even
it to
know. Connor's calm. Don't stab her, please.
No.
She's just a
And this is
messenger.
why I tolerate no questioning.
See, now he's gonna be addicted. That's not good.
Oh jeez, there he is.
I'm taking care of it.
What?
That. I know what's in the drawer.
Look.
Excuses.
Switch to paper wastebasket.
Promise.
You
Yeah,
put it
right.
back in.
This will be a good bonding experience for you two.
No more bullshit.
Whatever, Dad.
This will be
Don't
good for you.
even say
Oh
it.
yes.
Oh, that's so
Oh, wow.
pretty.
Monastery boy in an Aston Martin.
I had the fastest donkey cart in Kunlun, too.
He has like no choice. He can't go to the hospital because he's
right,
gonna
yeah.
die there.
Yeah.
Because the hand's gonna kill him. They have ways.
That's right.
Now I'm worried something's gonna happen to Ward after talking
Oh
about it.
God, yeah.
Thought you were staying in the car.
Thought wrong.
Why would you let? I mean, you want him to see it, but he doesn't have any fighting skills. Oh! So we knew you were coming. Warning.
Rand can't be tied to this.
Oh, God.
Oh no, don't worry about
Damn
that.
it. We have to get out of here.
Is it a message? What is that?
I'm the Iron Fist.
The hell does that mean?
It's like, what's
You
that?
like
It
Superman?
means I never lose.
Oh jeez.
Or the blood from the guy. Or is he do
Is
something
he
with his
in
nose?
withdrawal right now? What's going on?
Oh wow.
Because he only did it once. I mean, he was on other meds. So now I was looking for his stuff.
I'm looking at me.
Oh, she really took it out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your sister took it out.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
she did.
Did you empty my trash can?
Maintenance came by early today.
No.
And look at how
Wow,
it looks.
he's-
Disheveled.
Something of
He
his
looks
own. I should've,
terrible.
But
I'm sorry again.
Oh, God. He's really bad in this
Jeez.
one. Wow. Does he have sweat in his back? He
Oh,
does have sweat in his back.
And you have more YouTube views than that incredible green guy, which is its own sort of success. It's a beautiful thing.
You have yet to face the most cunning opponent of them all.
The hand.
She's like, who's he talking to?
yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Sabina.
Oh,
Don't rub it. Don't touch it.
Oh,
so much.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Sabina.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
No, I'm not.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Just pretend. Just
Oh.
pretend.
Okay, just talk to him.
About what?
Words of encouragement.
Keep him calm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
He's
it.
gone.
Yeah.
You dying? Shock.
Oh, God.
I love how she looks frail with her cane. And it's like,
That's right. Yeah.
not so much.
Beware.
A lot of bragging for two guys tag teaming.
Oh,
We had
goodness.
one.
And then one won't bleed.
Be a double-edged sword.
Oh, weird.
I think these guys are just a warm-up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because they're out of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah.
The other guy.
Was it?
You gave me a flesh wound. How many rounds are there?
How many battles
Yeah,
are
that's it.
there?
I mean,
Till he dies.
Is it?
Mm.
Oh, this girl.
Claire, heard you were on the floor.
You heard I was on the floor. I've been here 30 seconds.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, they'll take good care of him.
Oh. Ooh. Got some dry ice going on.
oh, yeah.
There she is.
Oh. Oh, watch around.
Yeah, come on.
No.
She's a spider.
Whoa.
There's no need to hide,
You let her get too
Not
close.
hiding.
She's gonna stab
That's
you.
right. Be careful. Yeah.
aren't you?
You're falling right into her trap. Are you falling?
Yes, that's right. My gosh. Whoop.
We're gonna fight or not.
She's easily
Don't
persuaded.
trust her. I don't trust.
Oh, like seduction?
Oh,
like
boy. Mhm. Oh, I hope it doesn't get too weak. Don't get
the
weak.
needles?
Oh.
You see?
Oh. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. He's doing. She's
Yeah,
good.
like,
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not good.
you want to be free of all.
That's what I sound like on Zoom sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
They wanted you to push it down, but it's here at last.
oh,
Oh, look at him all. Oh, God.
More and more.
I can't.
you can. You have to.
Oh.
Reject or accept the dark.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm not leaving without the
You're
girl.
not so lucky.
Hopefully she's still alive. She has to be one of the challenges.
It will fall asleep.
Oh my God, look at him.
Ward.
Wow. Oh, say, whoa. Oh, why?
My housekeeper accidentally threw the bag away with the pills in it.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Desperate. I was going to try to get some at the ER.
Oh!
Oh, we did on purpose to get medication.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Wow.
My hand. Percocet, maybe.
Just like that?
All right,
My
let's let the
goodness.
doctor
I just
To go that far.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
can't
just like
dispense
that.
drugs at the reception desk.
What would it take? 3 or 4 pills.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
desperate.
see.
What, you want the whole thing?
Where's
Look,
Joy?
you can leave right now, or I can call security.
Your hand. Oh, holy crap.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
We'll do anything for pain.
I hurt my head.
Oh, you can open the door for him.
I know she's so concerned about him, but I still would have been like, holy crap, your hand.
Yeah, right?
He's dead.
They have him. Who has him? Come on.
You're challenging.
I'm thinking
Well, thank
maybe I'll
goodness
just-
Colleen's there.
Oh, wow.
I've taken down bigger guys. Where? She's amazing, but she doesn't fight.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Weapons exploding. And it's freaking gone.
Oh, the wrong one.
Is there an actual dragon in there?
Ooh, she's locking it.
Yeah. Big door. Oh, it's this guy singing. That was the guy that was singing, right?
Oh, karaoke killer.
Gotta look at all his weapons of choice.
Danny gets nothing.
It's huge.
Who is your master?
Of course, he has to get the biggest one.
Myself. Prepare to disappoint your master.
Whoa! Haha.
And who do you serve? I serve the one who called me here.
So many there. Oh, that's a cool looking one. Oh, watch how you grab it. So they can get hooked up. Yeah. Or do that. Oh, jeez. Oh. Now he has two. Oh, look. Wow, he's not even looking. She likes it, right? No. Boom.
Whoa.
That had to kill him.
Oh, wow.
Guardian of the gate.
Destroyer of the hand.
Stop!
Wow, cheating.
What do I care for honor?
Your purpose.
Oh, see?
Destroy the hand.
What the hell? This is the whole reason why you did this in the first place, besides...
Belong to me. And I command you.
No.
He can't.
You can't kill Danny Rand. Just kidding.
I never believed I would meet another Iron Fist in my lifetime.
Another?
What did you say?
What?
And walk away.
You knew my father?
Oh, wow.
Tell me about my father.
Whoa!
Whoa, look at, whoa.
I feel like this is still part of the test.
She cheated me. What was I supposed to do?
She's like, I don't know what you're talking about, but people are trying to kill me. Okay, that poor girl.
Girl, what are you talking to?
No one.
He turned away. Lights out.
So
Wow, she has superpowers.
Wow.
She's like beyond. Ooh,
Wow,
so she
I guess
knows
so.
she's been there where Danny was trained. Interesting.
So she was trained there as well?
It seems like it. It seems
Guess
like she
so.
is a level up or something. She did some Jedi moves there at the end.
Yeah, she did.
I'm trying to remember
Wow.
how she fought in Daredevil because there was that one episode again where I was just so blown. I was like, "Holy crap! Like, look at her fight!" You know? 'Cause
Yeah,
she
big
was
time.
right,
She was,
yeah, big
she
time,
was very
yeah.
agile.
so struggling.
and-
It seems like, yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know if we saw any of those moves before, but that looked new to me. So what did you guys think of the challenges?
I thought they were very unfair. I thought they were going
definitely
to
were.
be person to person, not weapons of sorts.
Yes, weapons,
for each
yeah.
challenge.
I kind of thought
Everyone
that they would
had
have
its own-
different challenges every time. They were interesting, but I thought they could have been a little bit better. Like the first two guys, I liked the idea that they were one guy, like it was an
That's what you
illusion.
said, yeah.
But they didn't really play in that part enough where I was like, okay, it's easy to say that, but prove it to me, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yes,
I
yeah,
couldn't
definitely,
really
yeah.
accept that so much because we haven't really seen much of this show. We want to know more about Danny, about him being the Iron Fist. But I don't
That's
know. I
right,
just
yeah,
feel
that's
like they
what I'm
kind of throw things at us and there's like no build up really to it or
Yeah,
something because
yeah,
I'm like, oh, there's
so-
two guys there.
Yeah,
Like, how do we
I
see
didn't
that?
care for the two guys.
I
And
didn't
then
either.
the second girl, we kind of knew she was going to do something spider-ish.
Yeah,
But
I
that
like her
was-
design. I thought she
Yeah.
was cool. I thought she was going to be a really good fight challenge, but the fact that she had to poison him and how quickly he
Right.
Those
caved,
needles, yeah.
like, oh, I'm winning challenge. Oh, now I'm defeated, and yeah, like I just
Okay,
thought that was
yeah.
really
It wasn't
lame.
yeah.
And then
Okay,
she
yeah.
used the venom because that was her character or something. But then that weakened him to the point where she was, you know, she could easily fight him. So I don't know. I didn't.
Jeez, I don't know.
I kind of like the idea of it, but I thought it could have been executed better, I guess.
Yeah.
And
more hands-on, more martial arts to martial,
That's
you know,
right, yeah.
equal.
yeah, it was too predictable and too like bleh. Like right when you would go
Okay,
into
yeah.
something, it's like her just persuading him or just seducing him. So I thought like her poison, her touching him and stuff was like clouding his mind and
Yes,
making him
like
like
her.
That's what
oh.
it was,
But
yeah.
it was her like poking him. But he allowed her to get that close. Like, you're getting challenged. She's going to do something to you. And
That's
unless,
for sure.
like, that's the challenge where, oh, well, you have to let your challenger go up to you and do what they have to do. And maybe certain stages that or levels that you go in, this person's going to test your mentality. So you have to let them touch you or something, which I don't think is in this case. I think he was just like, what? It's a girl. She
And I think
has to touch me or I can't do
that's true. I
anything.
think his weakness is he hasn't been with a lot of women
That's right.
that knows deceitful, that deceitful part of a woman that could be, she's trying to almost like command him, like to lure him to what she wants, but
he was innocent that way.
He was too innocent. Yeah,
He was, yes.
But just to be this ultimate fighter, and he gets so serious, but then when something happens, he's like a little lost like boy or something. I don't know. So those two are kind of but the last one was interesting to me. And I liked the fighting there, and then you had a different room, which was good for the weapons, because they would get hung up on that, but the guy knew how to twirl them around it and whatnot. So that was better. And the questions of, are you ready to kill Danny Rand and take on the Iron Fist? So being this ultimate person, like, okay, you're going to destroy your old identity, and now you're a guardian for everyone, or for whatever purpose to take out the hand. Like, that's his only purpose, it sounds like. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'm glad he didn't destroy Danny, so I like that challenge
me too.
on its own. So I kind of felt like that was a challenge. If he let that girl die because he took out the other guy, Danny Rand would be gone because now his compassion is gone. And his monk leader guys that were there talking to him wanted him to just be the hand. Like, he was trained in a very aggressive way to be this ultimate warrior. And when he turned his back at the end and wouldn't even look at Danny because he's still Danny and didn't take on what he wanted. So that was a huge step for him.
It was. And I wonder if Gao is trying to tell Danny at the end that your father was in the hand.
Yeah, that's what I kind of wondered too about that, because why did the plane go down? Things happen. I feel like there's more in this story.
I think
of course.
Meacham has something to do. I think Harold has something to do with that, to get rid of them, with the percentage of, the company.
Probably,
I think he has something to do with it, but I don't know now that Gao's saying
I want to know now.
Father.
So I thought that was also part of the test. I was like, okay, it was part of the test. This is all like messed up. What's going on?
And I thought she was going to do something like you thought. You thought Gao was going to be the last battle.
The last battle,
Yeah, I really thought she was going to actually fight at the end. I thought it was going to be epic. And so anyways, I think I had my expectations really high in this, where I really wanted like a real epic battle or levels of battles. And I thought she was going to be the next one. So it kind of like fizzled out before it even started. Please let me know what you guys think, because we are really positive, but I am being honest. And I do like Danny Rand. I think he's a fun character. It's just we don't really know much yet. And every time I feel like there's a lot of build up, there's not a lot of wow behind it. Like Daredevil and Luke Cage, like Jessica Jones, like they all have like really cool, scary battles. Like we're freaked the heck out when we watch those shows.
I know. And going back to Danny with his sensei or the monk telling him, what he has to do, he has to give up Danny Rand and ultimately choose either Danny Rand or being Iron Fist. It's almost like Daredevil when he said, okay, am I going to be this attorney during the day and Daredevil at night? Or am I going to be just Daredevil? And he decided to be just Daredevil. It's almost like you have to...
You had to choose, because he didn't want to kill anyone either, because that was also a big thing with him and the Punisher going back and forth, because the Punisher was all about killing people because they can be right back on the streets, and then Daredevil's like, well, people can change, like you have to have justice, and you can't choose who lives, who dies kind of thing. But yeah, you're right, it's kind of like a challenge in that sense. But so I like seeing Gao in the picture. I have to say I do feel bad for Ward in this. I'm glad I did talk about it in the beginning.
Doing harm to his hand.
He's got a really bad problem.
He does.
Joy
we didn't realize how bad it was.
Him.
Because we saw him with his pills a few times already with his back pain. And where I used to work too, like Kim, you work in the medical field and I used to, and you do have people who come in with drug issues. And, just because he's popping pills, like he does have a lot of anxiety, has a lot of pressure with his job, that I'm not going to say, oh, he's a drug addict right away. Like, yes, we see him popping pills, but he might have some bad back issues. We don't know yet. But then last episode when he kept looking at the drugs and he was actually contemplating, then I was like, oh, okay, no, he's actually thinking, like, you're in pain, but there's a borderline when you're in pain and when you really have an addiction, kind of, sort of.
Right.
It almost seemed like
but-
he was using the pain, like he had back pain, but he really didn't, because you'd see in the previous episodes, he'd pop a pill before he talked to his
Exactly.
dad. So
That's
it
right.
was like
Yes. All the time.
psychologically,
Yeah.
okay, I got to deal with dad, you know.
Yeah, so he kept doing it more and more.
Yeah.
But that was the final, like, yeah, he has a problem.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
really eyeballing
definitely.
that heroin. And
Joy
then he
will
took
help
it,
him.
and this one was a whoa, like this was way out. Like, I felt
Especially when
bad,
he
yeah.
broke his hand or arm, whatever. he
To go
broke,
that
you know?
far, to seriously
Right,
injure
yeah.
yourself, you don't know how bad you're going to injure yourself smashing your hand.
that's
Like,
right.
it looked like in Star Trek with Kirk, you know, when he like gets something injected into him, and his hand and his tongue swelled or something. He said, remember? So it kind of made me think of that. But, you know, you went as far as, you probably did break your hand. You said it's not broken. You probably could move something. But,
looks
and
like
then,
it,
you know,
yeah.
because he was hostile, they dismissed him, or he was going to be like arrested or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's causing a scene too. So he has a real issue, and he was mad at Danny
Definitely.
for even apologizing before and that going viral. And yet now he, with his drug issue, is causing a completely different perspective that
That's
isn't
right,
going to
yeah.
help their case. And I feel bad. You can see, like, I love the makeup in this one because he looks terrible. I wonder if
he
they were
does,
like,
yeah.
cry a lot during this. Here's some onions and
my
like
God.
oil in his hair, and he just
Yeah.
looks terrible.
Well, you know, every
My gosh.
sweating.
nobody is
Mm.
perfect. That's probably the
yeah.
whole, you know.
Nobody's perfect. He's a really good business guy. And the way he was saying, like, well, we have to see things in a business perspective. We can't just go off of what these people are saying and accusing us of. Like, I agree. You want people to be safe.
Yes.
I don't want,
That's
like,
right.
plants
It's
sleeping,
terrible
drinking
that
poison, and
certain
people
areas
getting cancers
having
and people
cancer,
dying.
yep.
And from his perspective, I'm not saying it's right at all, but I understand where he's like, we can't just apologize if we're not wrong for it. We
You have to
a
make
business
sure
to
the
run. We
issue
have to-
is the issue, so it doesn't happen again, and correct it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't. You
Although I
can't
do believe
right.
that it is corrupt because of the hand
Of
and all that.
course,
definitely,
But yes,
sure.
as
course.
a business thing, I do know what he's saying, because otherwise anyone could just take advantage of you and sue you. And
Yeah,
Yeah, there could be
Yeah.
just
everything.
it could be just a coincidence that this certain cancer is, you know, just happened to be. But
That's right.
you have. That's why you have to investigate, and it takes
Definitely.
sometimes months, years to find out
yeah,
what the culprit is. It could be
Mm-hmm.
water. It could be
yeah, and
oil.
think,
Who knows?
you know, and thank God he has Joy too to, you know, be.
Yeah,
his
she'll help
backup
him
kind of.
on
She
this
will.
journey. She'll help him.
I hope so, because
back
with
on
the
track.
I
father,
think so.
he cares about Joy, but it doesn't seem like he cares about Ward so much. Like, it's all about, oh, well, I'm going to train you to be the best, and you're going to follow my footsteps. And he punches him and beats him up and
Oh,
mentally just
yeah,
abuses
geez, you
him.
know.
So I don't know, when Ward starts caving and showing, like, that he's weak in that way, he can't help it, you know, like he has an
Maybe he does
addiction.
have back pain because Dad hit him in the back. Remember?
You look at a
That's
kidney
right,
or
yeah,
something,
I
like
don't know.
punch him right
Yeah,
on the
so
side.
I
It's like,
see.
oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, right where it smarts, like right away, just right. He
Ooh.
knows where to go and to really injure someone and didn't even care. So I feel like if he starts to act crazy with this drug addiction that's coming out, like, you know, he's just going to be like, oh, well, you're dead or something. I don't know. I hope nothing bad happens there with him, and hopefully he can come around. And I was hoping with Danny and Ward together that they would kind of bond over, like, finding this girl or something.
Oh yeah, going through the factories.
Yeah, but
thought
that
so,
was like
yeah.
short-lived, and holy
That
crap, what a
sure
wow
was.
moment, though. That was a warning sign, as we know, and wow.
Oh,
But
boy.
that was messed up, too, because, again, we're thinking business-wise. Oh, well, I have to call the police. Oh, well, I can't because it's going to ruin our business. And I'm
That's
like,
right.
yeah, like that. I was
Oh,
like, that's
God,
messed
no.
up. You know?
Yeah, it is.
That was, yes, it is.
Bad publicity.
what do you
and
do?
You're going to
Oh,
meet the
boy.
crisis interventions team at 4:00, and here is 3, and another crisis.
Yeah, and he's all
Just
stressed,
turn it
like, I
up.
keep
That's
my
right.
word, and then he's way worse than, you know, not having
That's
Danny
right. Oh,
there.
my gosh. Yeah.
It's on your property. This murder is on your property, so no matter what, it's going to come out unless
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
cover
this
it
is
up.
crazy.
Boy.
Also illegal.
Yeah, so I'm glad that Danny stayed Danny, and hopefully Ward will turn around and be okay soon. I
And
want
the
to.
chemist's
so,
daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, this
God,
guy
yeah.
just saved me.
Oh, that's right. What's
I
going on?
know. I know. That was kind of weird because he's like
I know,
hugging her at the
father.
end. It was almost
Oh.
intimate,
She's
and I
like-
was like, yeah, like, what are you
I
talking
know he's a
about? Who are you
huggy
talking
guy,
to?
but he doesn't know her.
Yeah, and
that's
she
right.
almost
you.
died, so I would be like more scared and like kind of running forward and like terrified, not like,
What's going on?
wait,
Yeah.
what? I should have died. Who are you talking to? There's no one there. Ah, like, and then she's kind of hugging him, like, yes, he's her rescuer, but it was just kind of weird how everything played out there.
That's right.
So thank you guys for all your opinions. I'm glad some of you do like Iron Fist. I know it has a bad rap. I do like it. Some of it's kind of meh, like this episode with the battle scenes. They weren't my favorite, but I do like Danny's character. I want to know more about the Iron Fist. I heard the comic books are really good, and I guess a lot of people didn't like this too because they don't really go into the details, I guess, of the comics so much. They just kind of keep it bland and basic. From what I've been hearing from our fans. We'll see what happens, but I heard the second season's better, and I want to see more with Colleen and Claire because they're awesome.
That's right.
I'm glad Colleen was there. Like, she beat the crap out of that guy.
Claire's great with everybody. She's so good.
So do you think that they kept that guy alive? The guy that was dying all episode?
I think he might be still alive.
I think they're going to keep him alive because they need him.
They're going to keep him alive and bring him back to Gab.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we know how to resurrect people. We're going to drain blood and bring you back to life. He'll be one of those weird zombie people.
Monstrous
work for us. Yeah. So we'll see. But we knew right away. We kept saying if they go to the hospital, you had no choice, though. You didn't want him dying in the bed. But
I thought he had died at first, and I said, no.
Yeah, I thought maybe Colleen acting like the daughter because he was in shock and not there, that was going to
and he apologized to her, and then he died, I thought.
That's what I thought.
Apologized, and then he died, but he didn't. So.
And then I thought that maybe the daughter, like Danny was going to save the daughter, end up back there, and then he was going to be able to talk to her. And then maybe she would know something and he would die, and then she would be able to help out Danny and everyone, but no. So I guess we'll find out next time.
And I wonder if the hand went to that administrator that was former co-workers with Claire. Like they got to her because
I kind of wondered
because she allowed it to happen. She's like, oh yeah, like the John. Yeah.
And she even said when Claire first walked in, oh, I've only been on the floor for 30 seconds. And she was like, oh yeah, I heard you were here or something. So she knew way before when Claire was like only 30 seconds. So that did stand out to me too. And I'm like, how did they know, And then the even security guard was like, I think he was oblivious. Maybe he's in on it too, but he was way too oblivious to be like, wait, what? So, a lot of inner workings. Everything's corrupted. Everything's screwed up. Oh, no. So Claire and friends have to save the day. Danny, everyone.
That's right. Good old Claire.
Yeah, so I can't wait to watch the next episode. I do like it, and we'll see what happens. I'm glad Danny was able to save the girl.
Yeah, and she survived. Yes. We knew he'd survive.
And hopefully Ward gets better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Come on, Joy, get him better.
Yeah, I know. No pressure. You got all this other stuff going on too. But yes, you have to be a good sister and help him out. But so thank you guys so much for watching. Happy December. Hope you guys are doing well. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys. Bye.